All right, Rude Nation. It's Sherm, one half of the RudeBoyz. Spoke to Michael. If you guys heard from RudeBoyz Top 10, Michael Morbius, Dr. Michael Morbius came in, took Tom away. He was offended with how our top 10 spooky Spider-Man villains panned out. He should be coming back and delivering Tom, dropping Tom in the studio.
Fucking co-host.
Did you really have to drop him, Michael?
Yeah.
You alright, Tom?
Yeah, am I alright?
I mean, listen, I know you're not. I don't really care, but
God.
like, I'm glad you made it in time for
Why
recording.
me?
He's
I know
like,
why.
because the rafters are right above you.
Well, that and I taste like bacon.
Okay. I don't know if that's something that a plasmatologist would go for, right? Some fatty blood.
I love bacon.
All right. I mean, you can just go for the pig there, Michael.
I am.
Oh.
Fuck you!
Except-
You fuck! I'm calling Blake.
I
No,
didn't-
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You get the fuck out of here, you pale prick.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Blade later. It's a lot of in Blitzkrieg news.
Okay.
You alright, man?
No.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, those wounds healed.
Yeah. Those ones will.
Right, not the hand sucker
Not
ones
the emotions.
on the cock. What?
What?
Isn't that how that works?
No!
He's got like holes in his hands.
No!
So why wouldn't he?
This ain't animated series bullshit,
Oh.
Morbius.
Saying hentai series, Morbius. All right, so Tom needs a refreshment. This is our zombie
fuck,
episode.
yes.
RudeTober, everybody. Welcome
Well,
to
at
RudeTober.
least I know we're safe from zombies.
What? Because we don't have any brains?
There's
see?
my boy. Finally, you're on my level.
Oh Lord, that's bad. But yeah, we're talking about zombie.
But you caught it quick, so.
It's true, yes. Zombie franchises, series, books, movies, video games. We're going to talk about that. It's RudeTober, spookiest month of the year.
Yeah.
But RudeTober, also not a month. It's a way of life.
It's a state of mind.
It's a state of mind. And our minds need to get a little bit of booze in them. So,
I don't even know if booze should be good for me.
yeah, no, you're lacking a lot of blood, I think.
It's
you are
fine,
looking
whatever.
a
I'll
little
take
pale.
some
So
Tabasco sauce. We'll be
you need
alright.
you need a little color. So, we are drinking a zombie. I'll get the stuff.
Fucking feel like a zombie.
It's alright. You're out of sorts a little bit. It's okay.
Why do I fucking come here? Why do I hang out
Only
with
because
you?
this is a fun time.
Oh, man.
So what I'm doing, Tom, I'm
Yeah,
making
what
a
are we
zombie.
What's
This is a
in
rum-focused drink. White rum, dark rum, spiced rum, passion fruit, syrup, lemons, limes, pineapple juice. The microphone is going to be moved. Yeah, okay,
is
fine.
fucking has a mini blowtorch all of a sudden.
It's different. All right.
Same thing.
Tom, you want to...
How about I just hold it?
Well, how about you get your phone ready? Because this should be cool to just look at. Alexa, turn the basement lights off. Let's get sexy.
You want me to
Just record it, and then if you could post it or something.
record?
Like that. Yeah.
Hopefully I can record. I'm at 10%.
Oh boy. Why don't you try that?
Go.
Didn't really work out. Oh, there you go. It floated a little bit, so that can get deleted. But there's a 151 rum floater on top of that, and it did not ignite. What are you gonna do? Not the worst drink I've made this year. This short year of RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. Alexa, turn the basement lights on.
You know what
please.
though? That's still better.
Alexa, turn the basement lights on.
That's still better than the Dragon Ball one.
That was a lot better than Dragon Ball. Actually, wait, mirror. Right. So yeah, let's crank it up, Tommy.
I've actually done a flaming drink before.
Yeah?
I've had one, yeah.
So it's obviously not seasonal, because it is very tiki-inspired, summery, tropical. But it's called a zombie. I had to make it.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's tasty. I like it.
Yeah.
This is what you were drinking last night?
No, last night was just an old-fashioned.
Oh,
That was it.
I thought it was an old... I thought you said it was a Halloween old-fashioned.
It was spooky because I smoked it. That was it.
Oh.
I put smoke on it.
Oh. Smoke on the water. Boom, 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 boom.
Fire in the sky. Now we're gonna get flagged. All right.
But not fire in our drinks.
Not fire in our drinks, unfortunately.
That was
it
sad.
took a little bit, but it wasn't there.
I feel like you need a little more 151.
Probably, yeah. I didn't want to
overdo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's just I thought
because 151 on its own is nasty. I didn't want to fucking drink.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever.
It's lighter fluid.
I don't know if I've ever told you my 151 story.
Why don't you tell us your 151 story, Tom?
So
still boozing it up.
We were
boozing it up with the boys.
Ooh, I like that new segment. When I was younger, just started drinking, not knowing my limitations.
Okay.
And we go to a fair that is, year round here. And, our boy Sean, I was just like, you got any of that 151 left from the party? He goes, hell yeah. He was driving. I was like, all right. He's like, he picks me up. He throws me a bottle of Coke. He's like,
Better
yeah.
than a bag of Coke, I bet.
Huh?
Better than a bag.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was just like, I go to open, he goes, nope, fucking close that. That is stinking my car up. What he did, he downed half of this bottle of Coke and then filled the rest up. So I left it there, and I was like, we're walking around, I was like, yo, give me your keys. So our boy Voda comes with us, and I'm fucking hammered because I really didn't eat. Like, again, young and stupid.
Sure.
And I
young, dumb, full of rum.
Yeah, I look at a guy.
That's a good.
No, there was a guy standing by like a car that they were giving away. I'm like, I'm gonna go piss in that gas tank. I was like, all right.
Needless to say, the cops came.
I'm like, I gotta go pee anyway. So I go into a porta potty and I just kind of lean against the porta potty really hard, and I feel the porta potty kind of.
Oh no!
And thank God it didn't fall.
Yeah, no. They're definitely are bottom heavy for a reason.
So we go to hit a diner afterwards, and I just shaved my head, freshly shaved, put my head against like our boy's window, and the heat coming off is just fogging up his window. Oh yeah, that was my one and only like hardcore experience with 151.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a you shouldn't this
no
is not a it's definitely a mixer.
I'm pretty sure that was also in that
for a thing.
I'm pretty sure that was also in that Mind Eraser drink at which you didn't come to my 27th because you just started working at Borders and
met, really. Yeah.
Please.
Listen, I don't know. So anyway, now that we've got the boozing with the boys out of the way, why don't we move into our regular scheduled episode?
Blitzkrieg. Which is about how Blitzkrieg goes is when a zombie is shuffling.
Pretty much.
Google kills Stadia. I thought they did this a long time ago.
Starting off in games.
Starting off in games as we always do. Yeah, you're not going to play the music like you want to.
No, I'm just like, this glass is like very like, will this cut my mouth up? I don't know.
I don't know, man. I had coffee in it before and it was fine.
There's just third beverage out of this.
Yeah.
Google kills Stadia. Everybody knew it was going to happen. It was, Google just does that, if they don't, if the world doesn't change, then they'll just fucking kill it. And obviously, for those who don't know, Stadia was this whole cloud-based streaming platform.
You got.
What happened?
You got the Ouya, right?
Yeah, kind of. Ouya was Android-based. Google was just like, here's a controller, play it on Chromecasts. And that's pretty much it. And then they were like, no, we're getting out of this. We're getting out of this. Yeah. We're done. What is good, though, is if you did buy anything through them, then they will fully refund you.
Okay.
Probably not taking that big of a hit, I guess. So not a lot of people adopted into the whole Stadia-verse. But fun fact, Tom. So when they
wait to get a Google phone, man. They're so goddamn good.
See, I mean, the phone business is still going strong for them. So
I've been doing some fucking research.
So when they announced the Stadia, they announced it alongside this display case presentation. Of a Sega Dreamcast, a copy of Atari 2600 ET, the extraterrestrial, and the Power Glove.
Okay.
To be kind of like, oh yeah, these things were misunderstood, and they have like they kind of tried to change the game. No, they're all failures. And guess what? You like off the bat, you just described yourself to a bunch of failures. So
I fucking love the Power Glove.
It's so bad.
It really is.
That was the line from Wizard. Moving on.
Never seen the wizard.
Oh, okay. It's a cool commercial for Super Mario Brothers 3, and that's it.
Now Sony is going to remake Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yep. Do you hear about this?
For the PS5?
Yep. The game that came out on PS4. Yeah. They're remaking.
Why not
to coincide with the game that they just released that was a remake of a remaster of a game that came out on PS3. Yeah.
Sony, what are you doing?
Well, listen, Sony... I don't know what Sony's doing. We've talked about this with the Spider-Man movie franchises that they have. Yeah, I don't know. They have a great big catalog of games, but they want to just keep remaking more modern games that are natively playable on the current system that they have out. Like, you know, I have Horizon Zero Dawn downloaded already on my PS5, you know, and if I wanted to play The Last of Us, you know, there were ways of doing that, whether it's the PS3 version or the PS4 remaster, you know, like, I don't get it, but I don't know.
I probably won't get a PS5 until they make a smaller one, man. That thing is
just beastie boy.
It really fucking is.
It's a real beastie boy.
Yeah, it's a big gal.
But yeah, that's what's going on. You know what? I think the Horizon franchise has not gotten a very fair shake. The first game came out right along the time. Okay. Tom Pantomime.
Shaking my dick off.
The first game came out around the same time as Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild took the conversation away from that game.
Not me. I picked it up.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. You were one of the hundreds. Yeah. But and then the second game came out around the same time as I think Elden Ring. So nobody was talking about Forbidden West at that time. But they still want to make it a thing. They still want to go forward with it. They got the VR game coming out for PSVR 2. It's there. I have it downloaded. I know it's going to be a time sink.
It is.
So yeah, that's why I'm very hesitant to get into that.
I sit there and I'm like, I'm going to play Horizon Zero Dawn. I was like, I'm going to start a new character on Final Fantasy 14.
All good, bro. You find you're happy, and that's it. Yeah. That's all good. And if your happy is more Horizon Zero Dawn, you're in luck.
Comics. Actually, some stuff coming out of New York Comic Con.
New York Comic Con is happening as we are talking.
Yes. Apparently they're doing, with Todd McFarlane and Scott Coppola are doing a Batman and Spawn crossover.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. Like,
cool. Then they did a Batman Spawn probably in the 90s. I feel like they did.
I feel like it was always fan art. I feel like it was always fan art. I don't know. No, we don't know. Marvel's a couple of different.
Marvel's gonna Marvel.
No, Marvel's doing a couple of different things. Like they're doing a whole thing with Blade's daughter.
Okay.
Some Bishop storyline, which who gives? Who cares?
Right. Okay.
Bishop is a good side character.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's Bishop's time to shine.
And then, because he's out of time. He's a man out of time.
Okay.
And there's like a Silver Surfer thing. Okay. No trailers that I've seen so far, or anything.
The new trailer for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. That didn't come out.
That wasn't at Comic-Con, yes. Exactly. But there was a trailer that came out when Comic-Con started. That we're going to be talking about.
No, that didn't come out.
No, it didn't. Yes, it did. It's on Thursday when Comic-Con started. It did. We talked about it in Blitzkrieg when it was announced. Our boy Will saw it in the fucking theater. Not the theater, the auditorium. At Comic-Con. How does time work? I could see Tom's that meme of that woman with the mathematics around her. Just like, he's staring at his phone too, so he's not like even like I'm like thinking. I think he's just like reading the words and then thinking about time.
Moving on to movies.
Yes.
Sneaky.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah.
Deadpool 3 coming 9/6/2024. Hugh Jackman returning as motherfucking Wolverine. There's rumor that we are actually going to get him in the blue and yellow costume. Oh, I cannot wait.
I don't think you need that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't think you need that.
Shut up. You prick.
I don't know. I don't think you need that.
You didn't need to see Spider-Man at the end of No Way Home in his classic costume. You need this.
I mean, no, I didn't need that. Well, I was all right, fine. It's just a matter of how this character was interpreted the whole time, you know. I didn't need him in the leather. Like, I'm like, whatever. But I guess that was the costume at the time, you know?
Yeah, thanks, Grant Morrison. You fucking noob.
Calling Grant Morrison a noob.
I fucking hate him. His X-Men storyline could fucking bite the big dick.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty huge, you know? Obviously, this news missed D23 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds announced it. I sent you the video. You didn't hear anything about it until I showed you that video? That's great.
You and my younger brother, because I was at work.
Right, yeah.
It
was such a random, like...
My younger brother was off.
Tweet.
You just got off.
Right.
Yeah, you did.
No, that was you after you saw the video.
The two of you sent me the video at the same time.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Check this out, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, alright, so this is real, like...
Yeah.
Because at first, like, you sent it to me, I was like, alright, he's fucking with me, because sometimes I can't trust you after, you know, the Avengers joke. Sometimes I can't trust you, I feel. You know. I trust you with a lot of things, but sometimes with that, I can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't play with your heartstrings too much.
You did, though!
The Avengers, though. If it was Wolverine, different.
And then my younger brother texted me, and I was just like, alright, maybe some shit's going down.
Right, yeah.
I got two texts in within 5 minutes of each other.
Gotta check it out.
I so wish I got you with the Avengers. That would be great.
Oh, that was very funny, though. But, so, if you didn't see it, Ryan Reynolds announces that he's working on Deadpool 3, talking about how he's got no ideas, nothing. Hugh Jackman's in the background. And he's just like, you want to come back as Wolverine? And he's like, yeah, alright.
I love he's, like, pouring his aviation gin in a fucking mug.
You're gonna see that in the movie, I'm sure. But that's pretty cool. That definitely makes...
And Hugh Jackman's coffee.
Yes. But that makes me happy.
That does, yeah.
That's already a good step forward for the Deadpool franchise.
And the X-Men franchise.
Even if Fox didn't get bought out and the X-Men were still doing their own thing, just having Deadpool and Wolverine teaming up, that's cool. I like that. And now the fact that it's all in the MCU, somehow, some ways, they still gotta fucking talk to us about that. That's pretty cool. And yes, our minds are racing with... We just talked about them doing a World War II flashback movie with Hugh Jackman and Chris Evans, and the dude's playing Namor, like, just do like a nice fucking Invaders
saving a young Eric Lyncher.
Oh boy. Make that a fucking Disney Plus special.
Yeah, it's in the X-Men animated series.
Okay, yeah, fair point. Fair play.
Yeah, those Disney Plus specials are pretty fucking good.
Evolution?
No. It was in,
It was in the animated? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I remember then they must have done it again in Evolution.
Maybe.
Okay.
Evolution was so good.
It was.
So underrated, I feel.
Keep it Blitzkrieg.
Goth Rogue. Best Rogue. She'll still suck your jai.
Wow.
Cause she...
Yes, I understand. Go. Move on, please.
I didn't think I thought you thought I was being lewd.
Okay.
Don't roll your eyes at me, boy.
You weren't lewd. You were rude.
Ah!
Let's go.
Trouble with Blade production. Chris,
Yes.
tell me about this. I didn't hear shit.
So we're in the on the interwebs and the Holly weird, you know, that the initial script for Blade was only like 90 pages, which is not that much. Has like 2 action sequences, and Marshall Ali was not a fan. Not a fan.
Okay,
of
no,
all
I
of it.
understand that.
Not a fan of the whole process, which is going on. So it is a little troubling. This was all coming out around the same time as like some rumors and shit about like Kevin Feige being stretched too thin. You know, like just kind of overseeing so much going on. Like in addition to the movies, the Disney Plus stuff,
it's
and
because
everything else he's got going on.
As much of a genius as the man is,
Right.
He seems like a very stubborn person that doesn't want to ask for help.
No, yeah, he's got. Listen,
And he's like, I have full control.
right, and his ego has been built based off of so much
Absolutely.
goodwill
Yeah.
that he's done. Don't get me wrong. So we just watched Werewolf by Night. He wasn't on board with it being black and white until the third, like,
I think that was
what am I trying to say? Like pass through, basically.
I think that was a great call. I
dug it. I dug it. Yeah, I dug it.
Which we'll talk about
it. We'll talk about it a little later. If not tonight, we'll do it in RudeTober recap. Yeah, so he was being stretched a little too thin.
I thought I saw that the director left.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I thought I saw...
Just, the production is a little troubled right now. That's really what it comes down to.
Well,
but there's still time to get it together, you know?
I heard the director left.
Okay.
And now there's rumors...
Oh, now you heard something. Not when you were like, oh, I didn't hear anything about this. Now you heard something.
Well, I didn't hear of the troubles.
Oh.
I heard of the director.
Oh. So that would be pretty troubling if a director left the production.
Well, anyway, rumor is that Sam Raimi might be taking the reins. Look what he did. Look what he did with Doctor Strange.
Yeah, no, he could be the Doctor Strange guy going forward now. I don't think you haven't had you haven't had.
They're gonna get Jordan Peele, and white people are bad.
Okay, they are, but
well, yeah, we're fucking horrible human beings.
But
we're the scourge of the fucking world.
But you want your politics out of your multimedia.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Unlike you, who want your politics in your multimedia.
I think that if people have an opportunity to speak their mind and say what they want to say, what better place? Perfect example, right there. You have a podcast. That's what you chose to do right then in that moment.
Yeah, it's because it's my show.
Okay. It's your show, Nation. But it's our show.
Yeah. Armor Wars being reworked into a movie. I am fine with this.
I'm fine with that as well. I like the fact they should just keep it Armor Wars. Oh boy.
Well, we don't have any more of the delicious mixture.
Maybe I'll make some after Blitzkrieg.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was just gonna pour this and then grab some green tea.
Yeah, let's do that. Fuck it. Let's do that.
So anyway, Vamp.
Oh god. So, Vamp. All right. Armor Wars. Yeah, whatever. I shouldn't watch you do it because I'm just.
I lost count.
We can only count in 5, so. Just whatever looks good, Tom. All right, it's gonna probably be nasty.
Oh, it's gonna be
151.
It's gonna be disgusting.
I got some grenadine too. We can put in
the flame might actually work on this.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yes, Armor Wars was gonna be a Disney Plus series. It kind of got mum during Disney D23. Nobody talked about it. They talked more about Secret Invasion and shit like that. But this is what kind of is coming out of it. Like, this is being reworked. It's been confirmed because Marvel Entertainment tweeted about it. Yeah. And, you know, they won't just fucking talk about rumors in general. So, that's cool. Yeah, I'm down with that. We saw Ironheart in the trailer for Wakanda Forever. Obviously, we knew she was going to be in it. She's got her own series coming out. Yeah, man. I'm pumped. I don't know if pumped's right the word. I'm going to be... Whoop, there it goes.
There it goes.
I want to see what goes on.
Mine doesn't want to float.
It'll poop right in your face.
It all doesn't float.
What are your thoughts on Armor Wars, Tom?
Dude, man.
Off the rails.
I'm fucking stoked, man.
Nice.
I'm Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
It's fantastic.
Don Cheadle. I'm going that way.
Why are you going that way?
Flank it up.
You don't really taste the 151.
No, I don't.
That's dangerous.
It's coming.
It's... Ooh, there it is.
Yeah. Sneaks in.
I do like it. I mean, we kind of saw a little bit of Armor Wars.
What, with Iron Man 2?
Iron Man 3.
Oh, yeah, Iron Man 3. Little grenadine.
Okay.
Little grenadine never
Does grenadine have booze in it?
No. It's just pomegranate syrup.
Right. Okay.
Authentic pomegranate syrup.
Now I'm floating.
There you go.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Alright, go ahead, Tom.
Brain idea.
Oh, that's where the ideas come from.
Does grenadine freeze?
Does grenadine freeze? I'm sure it does. It's not alcoholic. It's like juice.
Juice?
I mean, I can freeze pomegranate juice, too. As the ice cube for a brain. Okay, I'm there. I got you.
A better idea than the Dragon Ball!
Yeah. You know what? I would even think red food coloring.
Flavor, I'm talking.
I put flavor in the thing. Put flavor in the drink itself.
No, but for the pomegranate, like with the... I would rather...
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll try.
We'll try.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, the grenadine makes it more dangerous.
There you go. New drink, everybody.
Courtesy of Tom. know.
Let's keep it Blitzkrieg. We're shambling. This is a zombie episode.
All right, calm down, guy. We're having
Gary's
fun.
shambling.
We're having fun, aren't we?
I'm having a good time.
Why are you trying to rush having
I'm
time with your friend, your best friend?
You got other things to do. You want to stream games? You got movies to watch?
Well, I forgot the game I wanted to stream.
All right, well, we got stuff on the game. Oh, boy.
HBO Max cooked its subscribers.
Is it still movies?
Oh, yeah, Super Mario trailer.
So let's talk about... This was the start of Comic-Con. I like this trailer. What didn't you like about this song? Because when we talked about it off air, you weren't feeling it. Just weren't feeling it.
Just need a little more, I think.
Okay. I mean, they called this a teaser. I thought they showed a little bit more than a teaser. I didn't think it was like a full trailer. I need more.
I need more.
You need more?
We'll probably get more with Wakanda Forever.
Why?
It's another big movie. Movies.
I think whatever, like, fucking Universal movie. Like, the next Despicable Me or whatever.
Every fucking movie company hooks their shit onto a Marvel movie. DC hooks their shit onto Marvel movies.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, yeah.
Alright. So
I don't know.
Alright, so you just needed more? Like, what would have made
I
you
did
more
like...
satiated?
I mean, the thing that I liked, less Mario.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a Mario
Just
guy.
cut Mario out.
I did like seeing the Haunted Mansion stuff.
That was cool.
That was cool.
That was a nice little, like I was afraid that was how it was going to end, just with, like, them jumping over to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
That was it. It was just, like, fade in, coming soon, the end. I'm glad they put some sort of stinger in it, and I'm happy that it was Charlie Day voicing Luigi, getting scared by spooky monsters, like he does in the games.
I totally forgot that the people who are voicing.
Oh yeah, no, that was a day on the internet. Let me tell you, it's just like, what is happening?
Yeah,
like I have a video of the Kind of Funny Games guy who are watching, like they're watching when they announced it years ago of the voice cast,
right?
And every name that popped up, they were like, what? Like there was just like yeah. It was funny because it was like that's how I felt too.
I love reaction videos.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you, I love watching a television show and then watching a reaction video of the guys watching the television show of the show that I just watched 5 minutes ago.
I think you're being sarcastic. I don't think you like that at all.
I love YouTube.
Oh, okay. No, we love YouTube. bit.ly/RudeBoyz, RudeTube, all lowercase. Please subscribe.
So moving on to etc.
I like the trailer.
Oh, sorry.
I was like as it was gearing up, I'm like, I'm okay with this trailer not being like for me, because I'm not the audience. The audience is they're going for his children. I'm a child at heart. I still play the fucking games, but I realize that I'm like, listen, if this is gonna be a kid's movie, then I'm like, I'm good. I understand that. Like this is my Teen Titans Go. This is my
this looks
Thundercats War. No, but you know what I'm saying? It's an This is my Rise of the Ninja Turtles. This is my okay, I enjoy what this franchise is. I grew up with it. This isn't for me though. This is for somebody else, and I'm okay with that. A lot of people need to do that. They get really up in arms about fucking Ms. Marvel not being the best fucking show, and is it not? Doesn't matter. It might not be for you.
The dude bros also need to get the fuck over She-Hulk.
Oh, well, I think we're going to talk about She-Hulk probably next episode when the whole series wraps.
Have you watched any of Andor yet?
Yes,
I don't care about it.
Yeah. See, there you go. Perfect example. I'm like...
with Andor, I would rather have a show. We got a Rogue One.
There is a lot of setup.
We got a Rogue One, right?
Was at least 2 episodes. There was like 5 episodes already. 3, 4, 5. 3 of them are just like, do something, please.
Like I'm more interested. Yeah. I give me a show about. I want to know how the rebellion survived after the fall of the Empire.
Well, they weren't the rebellion; they became the New Republic.
Or the resistance.
No. The New Republic. What the Rebel Alliance helped form was the New Republic.
Right. Give me
then
shit
the
after
First Order showed up. So the resistance was against the First Order.
Right. I would
which
like
is
to
weird
see...
because you would resist against the leading government, which was the New Republic.
Yeah.
But you're
Whatever,
right.
Star
Like,
Wars.
that's confusing. You know
To
what
me,
I mean?
that would be more
Hey, how about some
interesting.
trade blockades? Would you like some trade blockades? Who'd have thought trade blockades would have led to this whole fucking
Galactic
shit?
World
Yeah,
War.
exactly.
Like, I would be more...
Galactic World War. What a phrase. That doesn't even make sense.
A lot of things I say don't make sense, guys.
Yeah, no, I'm getting to that point where Andor's like...
I have not watched one episode. I tried to watch episode 1, and I was like, maybe I'm really tired, because I tried to watch it after Dynamite one night.
Well, okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then I tried to watch it again, I was like, nope.
My theory is that because they released the first 3 episodes.
First
3.
3, yeah,
You need the third episode is... I hate to say it, it's like, 3 hours in, it really gets good. You know, much like my fucking Castlevania Lords of Shadow, which I'll talk about. But, like... more like 5 hours, actually. But, like... You know what I mean? Like they if they gave you the episode 1, people would be like, "What the fuck was that?" That crusty meme. Like, what the hell was that?
Talking to this guy at work, he's like, Andor. I don't know how we got onto Andor because I'm an idiot.
With this podcast or with your conversation?
Yes.
Okay.
He was just like this. He's like, it should just be called Bad Luck Charlie. Because it's just like, oh man, I owe this guy money. Oh, I accidentally killed that guy. Like,
that's fair. That's
like,
pretty fair.
it's just like, there's just shit. Like, he's not even a lovable loser. That's the thing.
You know what's fun? I think
I didn't give a shit about him in Rogue One.
Yeah, he was one of like the least interesting parts of Rogue One. I think
Mads Mikkelsen and what the hell's her name? Felicia Day.
Yes, Felicia Day. Felicia Day's the personality.
The guild.
Felicia
Harding? No, that's Black Cat. Anyway,
you're gonna vamp.
I gave a shit more about her.
I think what they did was this. I think they were gonna write this story like as a book, and then they were like, "Ooh, we got Disney Plus coming. We need some ideas." Felicia Jones, damn it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
She was Felicia in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yep. You see,
was she? I thought that was...
Nope. The secretary, it was supposed to be Felicia Harding.
No, I know what you're saying, but like I thought that was another actress.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Felicia Jones.
Anyway, yeah, that's what I think my whole thoughts on Andor was. Like, someone just wanted to write a book, Andor, and then they were like, ooh... That's a good idea for a show.
They should just not have done this.
But listen, we're talking about Disney Plus subscribers.
I won't care about this show once Mando shows up.
As like a teenager, I guess, at this point. But anyway, what the fuck were we talking about, Tom?
Mario Brothers.
Okay, yes. Anyway, yes. I like it. I want to see more. Chris Pratt's voice... People were like, bleh, but I'm like, whatever. Jack Black, I thought was amazing. He did a great job. Bowser? Who the fuck is Bowser?
Was he Bowser?
He was Bowser, yes.
Christopher, shut up. Yeah, she was in Amazing
Spider-Man. Okay, you beat me to it. Okay, yes.
She was supposed to be Felicia Harding.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like it. I want to see more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, with RudeBoyz, you can just speak your mind.
No.
All right. I don't know. I need some ammunition. Anyway. What else we got?
It's HBO cooked its subscriber count and is now getting sued. I don't know what this means. Were you drunk when you made that post?
No, that was so...
I don't know what this means. I don't give a shit about big corporations, but continue.
Wow. Okay. Is that what I sound like?
Yeah.
Okay. And you really shouldn't. They're not your friends. Anyway, HBO Max cooked their subscriber count, which means that they faked the numbers that more people are actually subscribing to them, which in that case inflates their stock price because people are like, oh man, HBO Max really picking up steam. I should get on board with that. So they're getting sued because they lied. There you go. Let's keep corporations fucking honest and take them... What we allow... What's the phrase? What we don't stop, we allow.
This is my glass for Sherm Spectacular.
Okay, that's fine.
I decided.
It is a little impractical, but whatever, I like it.
You know what, though? It's got a nice little spot for your thumbs where the eyes are. And that's what we have for Blitzkrieg.
That is all we have for Blitzkrieg news.
I didn't know if you were pausing if you were going to make another drink.
You look so sad.
I didn't know if you were going to make more of the
I'm going to make another drink.
What the fuck have you been up to since we're in a rush all of a sudden?
I'm trying to keep us
Fuck!
God, we don't have all fucking day. You want to do RudeTober stuff? You want to do this? You want to do that? I'm trying to keep
I just
us
want to
guided.
enjoy my time with my best friend.
And you're still having that time, but now we're recording.
Now I feel rushed.
You're not rushed. Oh boy. You gonna get the thing? I made the drink. It's in the picture.
I'm going to wait till you're done.
Alright, fine.
So I can sip this.
Okay. So what have I been up to? Is what you asked.
You've been doing a lot more shit than me.
I have been, yes. I finished up Return to Monkey Island.
That was the one that was the new one, right?
That was the new one.
Okay. Alright.
I really did enjoy it. Parts of it I felt were simple, but that's good.
You're simple.
I am simple. I'm a simple man. Parts of it I thought were simple, but I'm coming off of, as we all saw, RudeBoyz be streaming, twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469, did The Secret of Monkey Island, did Monkey Island 2, and then did Curse of Monkey Island. So this is a modern point-and-click adventure game, and it was a little more streamlined, a little more guided, and I felt good about it. Is that because I have big brain energy? Probably not, but it was
Definitely
a very enjoyable experience. Everyone poo-poos on the art style, whatever. You like it or you don't. I don't want to... Okay, I know you're not going to play it, Tom.
No.
But I'm going to talk a little... There's going to be a little spoilers here, so if anybody didn't play it or didn't finish it yet, TJ, if you're listening, go fast forward like 3 minutes, alright? I want to talk about the next game. The whole premise of the game is that Guybrush is talking to his son. And
shit, he's got a kid?
He fucked! The whole point is that, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, he's the narrator of the story, and then you get these... Guybrush's. Okay. So he's telling the story of when he returned to Monkey Island. Actually, funny enough, the prologue of the game sort of emulates how Monkey Island 2 ended with Kid Guybrush. Excuse me, Kid Guybrush and Kid LeChuck, thank you. At the theme park. You remember that, Tommy?
Yes! Yeah.
So
makes my spit thick.
Yes, that game. But like it kind of like when you play the game and you're playing as kids at a theme park, you're like, oh, like what's going on? Like, are we going through it? Like this is it? We're picking it up from LeChuck's Revenge. It turns out it's not. It's the kids at a theme park. So it's Guybrush's son and his friend, and they're at the theme park, and you know that's going on. They kind of hand wave that whole thing. You know what I mean? And I like that. I thought that when Ron Gilbert was going to get back into the franchise, that he would have retconned or did his own thing or whatever. I feel like he respected everything that came from him and everything that came between them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So from his games to everything that happened with the franchise since to Return to Monkey Island. And the way the game ends, another real weird, wacky way, and it's like I don't know if that was that an ending? I don't know. It's still Guybrush moving on, talking to his son about that stuff. There's actually multiple endings from what I understand.
Oh, okay.
Because the kid goes like, well, what is the secret of Monkey Island? And like you have different choices, and those choices lead to different endings. The one I picked was like, it didn't matter what the secret was, it was only finding it that mattered. And I thought that was a really wise and understanding, like from as a game player who played these games for years and years and years, to Guybrush who's been going on these adventures in fiction years and years and years and has a son and a wife. Like you would think that like, you know, it didn't matter what it was, it just mattered, it was the journey that we took. And like that was a really good ending, and it was such a nice way to cap off this franchise for now. Hopefully there's more to it. But I really did enjoy it.
Nice.
It unfortunately just didn't knock my socks off, but I really liked it. You know what I mean? It was like a nice, good meal that I knew I was going to get. I equate video games to food a lot, which are my two things that I know the most about, I guess.
Well, it's either video games, food, or booze.
Right. But booze I just like, you know? If I don't like it, I'm not going to drink it. I don't know which end is compass.
Monkey Bay.
Yeah. Ooh, Monkey Bay. But I really did enjoy it. It personally is probably going to be one of my games of the year.
I'm glad.
But you know, we'll see when the year starts to wrap up. Another game I finished up that came out around the same time, Shovel Knight Dig. Shovel Knight Dig. I talked about this last episode. Shovel Knight Dig hits those fucking endorphins so hard. Where it's like, you remember, you played Shovel Knight. You played SteamWorld Dig.
No. And then last time we chilled,
right,
I played
I'm not trying to explain the game, but how Shovel Knight...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, SteamWorld Dig was like that. Ooh, just a little bit more, and you get stronger.
I was getting aggravated,
better,
though.
And you get
I was getting
smarter.
aggravated.
Understandable, because you just got into it.
Yeah.
But like after a while, it really starts to pick up. Literally, I wasn't planning on beating the game until I was like, I think I sat down. I was waiting for my girlfriend to come meet up with me, and I'm like, I'm just gonna do one playthrough, and I beat the game because it was just like it just clicked. Everything clicked. So funny enough, you get these perks in the game.
Thank you.
You get these perks in the game. One of them was like this really overpowered one where it was like, it turns all your health into armor and it gives you a lot of health. And I'm like, let's do it. And you just see like your health. Like you start with like 4 pieces of health basically.
Nope, continue.
Okay. You start with like 4 pieces of health, and then
you
like
scared
that
it
increases.
away.
Sorry, that like increases during your playthroughs and whatever. I hit the jackpot because like then I had like 3 rows of health. And they were all armor, which is good and bad because it's like sometimes like you don't replenish your armor, but whatever. So I ended up getting another perk too, which is like you come back from a fatal blow, right? So I'm fighting the final boss, Drill Knight, right? And
yeah.
Okay.
Drill it.
And I'm like trying, and I'm like, oh, I have like a little armor left, and I'm like, I'm still going, and it's like, I'm like, he's like halfway dead, and I'm like about to die. He kills me. That perk kicks in, where I come back to life, full armored health, and at that point I'm like, fuck this guy, like I'm just rushing him, because I'm like, let's do it.
Nice.
It was so much fun. It's definitely not the new Shovel Knight, because Shovel Knight is a platformer. You know what I mean? The Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon that came out a couple months ago, I didn't get into because that's not as puzzly game. I wasn't feeling that. I don't know what that is.
Pocket Dungeon.
Pocket Dungeon, yes, Pocket Pool. I didn't really want to get into it.
New?
I didn't want to get into it too much because I didn't like the puzzle games. But like this was cool. It's got like a nice, good 16, 32-bit look to it. It almost sounds like Sega Genesis-y, the music. And
okay.
I'm down for that. And like all the characters look great. It's a lot of fun. This is also going to be one of my possible games of the year. I'm not going to go back to it. Well, both games I'm not going to go back to. Like I played them, I beat them. I'm done. That's how I play games. I'm like, I read a book. I'm not going to be like, ooh, let me, analyze it. Like, no. I got the raw emotion. I'm good. That's me, As opposed to me, who goes back and plays games and goes back and re-listens or rereads books. When I played, let's say Astrobot's Playroom for the PS5, that was like a game that I was like, I want to go back into it and platinum it, because it was a lot of fun. You know what I mean? But that was that game. These games are kind of like story or arcade based, and I want to just kind of like enjoy it, get it, and I'm like, okay, good, I got it. You know what I mean? For RudeTober, I started Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Nice. I actually didn't have. So I played this game, I think from GameFly back in the day, and I
GameFly,
yeah.
Is this the one Patrick Stewart narrates?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I did play this. I
hated it. I did not like it then.
Okay.
I thought that it just wasn't what I wanted, And I don't think at that time I was really hardcore into Castlevania. Says the guy with the Castlevania tattoo on him right now. But I think
that was Monkey Island for some reason. I know you were saying you wanted a Monkey Island tattoo.
This is the combat cross in Castlevania Lords of Shadow.
Okay, because I know you were saying you wanted a Monkey Island tattoo.
I did, yes, because I was going.
And I thought that's what that was, and because we did the Monkey Island, episode.
You're not wrong.
And
conversations did happen.
And I saw you with that, and I was like, oh, cool, he got a Monkey Island tattoo. He settled on one.
Right. I have not yet settled on a Monkey Island tattoo.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of your Monkey Island streams I've been really fucking high on.
That's perfectly fine.
So I did not realize that was a Castlevania tattoo.
No, it was a Castlevania tattoo. So this
I would have gone with the old. I mean,
go ahead.
never mind. I would have gone with the old school.
You know what? So, like my Castlevania history. I know we did a whole episode.
I mean,
Castlevania.
Symphony of Night.
Symphony of Night is fantastic.
If I'm getting a Castlevania tattoo, it's gonna be Symphony of Night.
I didn't really know what to settle on. To be completely honest.
Well, you didn't consult me.
Okay. Well, you've been like, get this, get that.
No, when it comes to if you were like, yo,
what should I have gotten?
Huh?
What should I have gotten?
I just said.
Okay, what specifically should I have gotten? You said I would have gone for the old or Symphony of the Night.
The old, the cross from Symphony of the Night that Richter uses in the beginning.
The Holy Cross?
Yeah.
Like that's it?
Yeah, I kind of dug. I kind of dug that. Let me see that one again.
This is the combat cross. This is what actually scale wise. Gabriel Belmont, the main character from Lords of Shadow, like this is he grabs it like that because and this is a whippy part.
All right, I approve.
Yeah, no, it's
no, it's badass.
It's
I like
really
it.
Dope. It fills out the forearm nicely.
A lot of people.
I gotta take a picture of this. And
a lot of people are gonna be like, "You're religious."
Hasn't gotten there yet. Oh, actually, no. Someone at work was like, "Oh yeah, I got a cross right here," and it's like it's an Irish.
And he showed your dick.
Yeah, no. It's like an Irish Celtic cross with like a cobra on it, and I'm like, that's cool. This has nothing to do with the religion.
This is video.
This is,
well, actually,
this is like a whip.
It does.
I don't know
but
if you know. This is like a whip. A whip it real good. So anyway, Castlevania Lords of Shadow. My history of it was that it wasn't for me when I first played it, and now getting into it. I still am on the fence, but now I'm leaning towards I still want to keep playing it.
Okay.
This game came out at a time where Hideo Kojima was freed up from Metal Gear Solid 4. Mercury Steam is a new Spanish company that was they got hired to do a Castlevania, basically a reboot. God of War, Shadow of the Colossus, Uncharted, all big influences of this game, and this game doesn't do any of those things right. Like the God of War style traversal or combat or fighting giant titans like Shadow of the Colossus, it's like, oh, you tried, it's not good, but it is starting to click with me. I know the twist of the story anyway, so I'm not
because I gave up.
Right, that's fine. But
why are you not streaming?
Why am I not streaming?
Yeah,
it's on Xbox 360. I can't.
Oh, okay. All right, fair.
Well, no, I am playing it on my Xbox One, but games of that generation licensing, I don't think it's even going to work. So, also oh man, if I was streaming this, I would have been pissed off. It's it has terrible QuickTime events. It's like these weird reticules, like it's a circle and a big circle, whoosh, and you gotta get it right. And I'm like, this is fucking annoying.
I remember that.
This is annoying. This is a product of the time. Like I said, it wanted to be Devil May Cry, God of War, Shadow of the Colossus.
Why are you doing Devil May Cry replay, man? For RudeTober.
Those games really never hit. You want to talk about what's on the RudeTober?
Are you dumb?
Playlist though.
The Bayonetta's nice.
Bayonetta 1 came in. I have Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 3 is coming out at the end of RudeTober. So I'm going to be playing Bayonettas. So
I hope those will maybe have you go back to the Devil May Cry series.
I don't have an easy way to play Devil May Cry.
Yes, you do.
I personally don't. I'm saying right now, I don't.
I'm just saying in general, I
think I have 1, 2, and 3 physically.
They're always running sales on the Nintendo eShop.
Listen, I can't stream them if I'm going to play them on Switch.
I just want you to play them. I don't give a fuck about streaming, son.
I did hear that actually Devil May Cry 3 is the best way to play that game on Switch. Let me rephrase that. Devil May Cry 3 on Switch is the best way to play that game.
Devil May Cry 2 is garbage.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. Also 4 I don't think is very hot. 5 though people really dug.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Tom? Because I've just really been playing video games a whole.
So heck of a lot. I mean, I don't know if I should go into what I've been up to. If it should be more like RudeTober recap.
Okay. Up to you. We can.
No, let's do
an audible. Go right ahead.
Well, I mean, because we only got 2 episodes. Our next episode is about.
Next episode's going to be about Treehouse of Horror.
All right, so I'll hold it. I'll hold it.
All right, cool.
So yeah, essentially nothing but stuff.
RudeTober stuff.
Yeah.
talk about zombies, baby. Let's talk about The Walking Dead.
No.
They're not the brand, but just that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all the people eating people and they're dead. Let's talk about zombies.
That's a weird song.
That is a classic. I don't know if you know that. That's a RudeTober classic.
That's fucking
Oh,
horrible.
I got to build up my Spooktacular playlist, too, by the way. So I figured I'd get with you
You
on
need
that.
to pump up your Spooktacular drinking on your Instagram, Sherm Mix-a-Lot64.
It's the fucking 8th of RudeTober right now. Don't worry.
Well, you better be...
This is going on there, yeah.
You better be chronicling everything you're doing.
Chronicling?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I fucking
Oh,
said.
and I did the whole partnership thing between the Sherm Mix-a-Lot64 and the RudeBoyz 469 Instagram accounts, so that was pretty good. I thought that was a good hit for both social media pages. But we're talking about zombies, Tom. The living dead. Not necessarily walk. I mean, they do walk. They shamble. Sometimes they run.
Or sometimes they sit. Oh, sometimes they sit on their phones.
Now listen, are we talking about zombie likes, like clickers, or like controlled by some sort of parasitic thing? We're talking about this person's dead, but they're reanimated, and they have. So is Frankenstein a zombie? Frankenstein's monster a zombie. Clever. Oh.
Good fucking catch, because you're about to get fucking brains.
Okay, now refresh my memory. Is the Bride of Frankenstein obviously the name of the movie? But that character, Frankenstein's bride, air quotes, because that's how she's known as. Oh boy, are you okay? The 151. Tom's gonna be The Walking Dead soon. Is the Bride of Frankenstein?
I could probably light that butane torch with my fucking breath right now.
Is the Bride of Frankenstein a bride for Frankenstein's monster, or I forget, was the character married to the doctor and she was reanimated?
It was
she was like a lab assistant or something, right? What is she? I forget, right?
I'm trying to remember from the book.
A big zombie episode about Frankenstein's monster.
I want to. You might be right. That seems.
I might be getting my Frankenstein,
but that also
confused, like young Frankenstein,
and it really depends where you're.
Mary Shelley. We'd have to go with the OG.
If you're talking about Universal Monsters, I think it was. I think the bride was built for Frankenstein because
Frankenstein's monster.
For Frankenstein's monster.
Okay.
For the monster.
Yes.
The creature.
The monster. The creature. Yes, the creature.
Because he wanted to feel. Because he started feeling love. He started feeling emotions.
Right. So make him a sex bot, basically.
That's essentially what
a flesh sex bot.
He asked Victor Frankenstein to do. So
the creature did.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway,
really good.
Is Frankenstein's monster? I wouldn't say so because he was put together.
Yes.
He was curated in a laboratory.
He was not. He's not.
Okay.
He's not a zombie.
Okay. No. So do zombies need? It needs some sort of virus, or it needs some sort of
zombies
reanimation curse.
They
or
are considered
magic
as reanimated corpses.
Okay. The end.
Yeah.
By however means, that's how it happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but then you get like your 20 days later, where it's like they're not dead, but they're infused with like rage.
Right.
And
then I mean,
anything
and then you start putting in a Resident Evil monsters.
Let me put it this way: anything that can
it needs to be dead.
Needs to be dead and bites you and then infects you.
Now we're talking about the bite. The bite is an integral part.
Yes.
Okay. Because in The Walking Dead, the game franchise that I enjoy, the show which I do not enjoy, and the Michonne subseries that I streamed on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469, and the archive is bit.ly/RudeBoyz RudeTube all lowercase. You just have to die in that universe, and you come back. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
What do you mean you have to die?
You just die. Like, people, if they die with a gunshot or something like that, or they die with, like, not necessarily a zombie attack or a walker attack. Like, if you pass...
That was the thing that Robert Kirkman did.
Right, okay, so are you okay with that?
I mean, there are so many different strains of the zombie virus.
Right. I think that's like, isn't that the case? Like, it's all like airborne or some shit?
Yeah.
Did he ever explain how that happened? I know that was a big mystery.
I never finished it.
That's fair.
I mean,
there's no way to know.
Some have explained, like Stephen King in the movie Cell, explained it like the infection happened with, the zombie infection happened with everyone's cell phone. Yeah, exactly. Like there was a frequency that just kind of killed people's brains.
Yeah, it's fucking woke, Stephen King.
Stephen King, man, is master. Like
we should do a whole episode on Stephen King.
We did, as you've corrected
like 2
me.
RudeTobers ago, I think.
Yeah, outside actually.
That was COVID. The COVID years.
No,
Yeah, we were doing a lot of stuff outside and spread.
No, but we started doing outside stuff before COVID
nice.
years.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
I remember the Zelda episode might have been the first one we did outside. I think it was just a nice outdoor. Yeah, you don't remember. That was it. I like that episode.
Nah, my favorite episode is the Daredevil episode.
Oh man, Daredevil fucks, man. He's good.
Anyway, any fucking way. Zombies are great. Not one of my nearest and dearest monsters.
Still, like a very like this.
Still very like socially creepy, I would say.
I'm with you. Obviously, I would say what Romero, right? With the Dawn of the Dead. Was it Night of the Living Dead?
Night of the Living Dead. Which
right.
Have you ever? Oh, you must.
It's been on. I know it's been on
at the Sherm Spooktaculars.
Yes, thank you.
Which, by the way, listening to that on the last Twitch stream,
of me trying to figure out what the fuck my party's called.
And I'm in a dungeon in Final Fantasy 14. I was like, this is fucking painful, but I'm tanking, so I'm like, I can't.
You gotta focus up.
I can't interject with you.
I don't know why I couldn't put those words together.
Let me put it this way: if I was a DPS, I would have just closed that window and been like, "Asshole, spectacular!" like, and gone back. Like, I can't do that.
It's been.
I can't do that when I'm like,
fair,
the main person in the dungeon.
Fair.
Which I don't know why I decided on tank, but whatever. It is.
But
what
anyway,
it is.
so zombies.
Very creepy.
Sure. Yeah.
Because
it's something that you.
I feel like it's something that can happen.
And then came back. So the Night of the Living Dead, verse, let's say, how are those zombies back? Magic, virus.
In what?
In the Romero zombie books, movies.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
just one word.
No, well, no, there's not.
Zombie? Was it virus, magic, or?
Well, in like Return of the Living Dead.
I just said the first one.
In the first one, they never
magic?
say.
Oh, okay.
They never say.
I see. I like that.
But like in Return of the Living Dead, it was chemical.
Okay. Oh, okay. So what about the remake? The remake was not the remake of Night. The remake of Dawn.
Dawn of the
Dawn. What was the one with Ty Burrell and Ving Rhames? What one was that? That was
Dawn.
That was Dawn.
Dawn.
Okay. Did they explain that?
I don't know. That movie was so good
though.
I'm sure it was just mad scientists
it always
playing
is.
with shit,
man.
Much like COVID-19. Fucking.
That's a stance. What are we doing here now?
No.
Are you?
COVID was a lot of like scientists playing with shit they shouldn't have, and it got out into the air.
That's what we're calling it? Okay. Wasn't a man eating a bat?
No. Okay. No. That was a cover-up. That was a legit cover-up.
Oh man. Okay. No, continue. I like this.
I like
this. No, keep going. I like this. I love a good
top rant.
I love a good wacky conspiracy theory.
The shoes are coming off.
I see that. Yes. I love how you always announce that. But we did talk about zombies off air when we were playing.
But no, let's face facts. Like COVID-19 could have brought the zombie apocalypse.
Anything could have brought the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, COVID-19, I felt like was a lot closer.
No, I would think some sort of combination. I mean, COVID-19 was just killing. Well, it was the leading cause of people's deaths.
They're gonna come back.
But okay, listen, we're gonna find out. About 20 years time, you know.
I got my katana ready.
There you go.
Like Michonne.
Like Michonne in the comic book series, or in the show too. Okay. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, The Walking Dead. I never liked it.
I liked the first 3 seasons.
Oh, okay. I couldn't even get through an episode. I was like, I think at that point, Zombie Mania, brother, ran over me.
Well, here's the thing now. Good thing is it's on Netflix, so you don't gotta worry about commercials. No, but I'm just saying, you don't gotta worry about commercials.
That wasn't my worry.
Oh, commercials bug me.
I think it was even before it was streaming. Like I illegally downloaded the first episode. I downloaded the first episode, and like, so all the commercials were already cut.
Boring.
It's very boring.
And the thing is, like, there are more zombies in Game of Thrones than there are in The Walking Dead.
There you go. See? Do they explain White Walkers as someone who's read the books? Like, what the... I mean, how can they? They explain the science behind the White Walkers?
They're the original people.
Okay, it was just everyone who was born...
Yeah.
Or died north of the Wall, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's why...
Did they talk about them in House of the Dragon? I haven't seen it yet. For
I mean,
those who don't know. They haven't mentioned anything.
No, they have not.
Wow. That's really interesting.
I'm trying to remember, because I've also listened to the book that's based off Fire and Blood, which is based off of House of the Dragon.
That's really interesting to have, like, that plot thread not at all in a Game of Thrones thing.
You gotta remember, House of the Dragon also got picked up for season 2.
No, but I'm saying as of now. I'm saying as of now you haven't heard...
Matt Smith is a horrible human being.
Yeah, look at him dance in that fucking Morbius movie.
I'm not talking about Morbius.
I know you're not.
Believe me. I enjoy him more in House of the Dragon than I do Morbius.
Oh, God. So, The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead, man. Like, okay, so one, I know everyone loves Norman Reedus. I love Norman Reedus.
Okay.
I dig him.
I'm not...
Again, he was in Blade too.
You're talking about... Oh, yeah, you're talking about Norman Reedus as an actor. Yeah.
But, like, that character and Mickey Rourke's... not Mickey Rourke. Michael Rooker.
Oh, okay.
Character. They were in the comic for a panel.
But they built out their characters.
And they... Holy
That's cool.
shit.
Like, I like that.
But at the same time, it's like...
And I respect the fact that it was an adaptation to a graphic novel that people were like, oh,
I
maybe it'll work.
absolutely
And it was a phenomenon. I respect that, but I just didn't
There's
do it
a
for me.
movie called Pandorum.
Okay.
That it's a zombie apocalypse on a space station.
Okay.
Which in itself is creepy because one, you kind of get the alien factor.
Right.
Now, let's face facts. The Alien franchise, kind of zombie-esque. It can be.
No.
Yes.
Name one thing zombie-like in the
They
Alien franchise.
They take on the attributes of the person.
That's
that
how
they're
a
infested.
creature works. That's not... But you're not
Parasite.
reanimating. Yeah, you're not reanimating said corpse.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Well,
this is the Donkey Kong
we're gonna disagree to
whatever the
disagree.
fuck you just said.
We're gonna
that
disagree
time ago.
to disagree.
A beat 'em up.
Yeah.
You think Donkey Kong's a beat 'em up?
It
You
is.
think the day starts at 12:01? I get it.
It is. It does.
It's not.
Shut up.
Moving on.
I expect a happy birthday message at 12:01.
So a minute late.
Huh?
So a minute late.
No. On the correct day.
God damn it. God damn it.
We'll see. We'll see who the better friend is.
That's fucked up. I either do it wrong and it's late, or I do it early to you and it's correct. Oh my god.
There's no winning with me,
No,
but
there isn't.
how do you? Oh, you knew?
No, yeah, you're right.
What the fuck was I saying?
The Walking Dead we're talking about.
There was no need to make such minor characters major characters.
Well, I mean, look at the MCU though. You know, like they do stuff like that.
different.
Star
That's
Wars.
different.
How is that different? Why are you giving that a pass?
What the fuck are you flipping in your
Oh
fingers?
no, this is the
Okay, cool.
the grip strength
Okay.
thing. 'Cause I want my fucking form to look yoked for this picture.
Yeah, I hope that horrible sound is showing up on fucking stream.
I'm used to that sound.
Fucking because I jerk off a lot. Right? Is that what you're saying?
I wasn't saying that at all.
What the fuck was I saying?
Oh my god. The Walking Dead, how it makes minor characters
Yeah,
big.
like
The Guardians of the Galaxy, Tom! Like, I get it wasn't a panel, but it was... Fuck the Guardians of the Galaxy.
it was a panel, dude.
No, I understand that,
panel.
but in the history of Marvel Comics,
It doesn't.
should they have gotten a feature-length film?
No.
Okay. So why do you give them a pass?
Because fucking Chris Pratt was really good as fucking Star Wars. And don't get me wrong.
You just watched the Werewolf by Night special.
That was
pretty
really good.
Nation, check out that Werewolf by Night.
Norman Reedus does kill it. Like, I do like Norman Reedus. I know there was a whole big thing. He was in a movie called Pandorum.
Okay, right.
Where,
That's what
like,
we were getting at.
it was shown that, like, he was, like, you know, his guts were ripped out.
Okay.
And people like, and someone posted goes like, yeah, new scene from latest season of Walking Dead. Yo, people lost their fucking mind.
I think I remember that.
I think I actually shared it and been like, yeah,
right, but you knew the real.
Oh yeah,
you're a real G. You know,
and just to fuck with certain people.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, zombies have been all over.
So Walking Dead, like. You don't watch anymore, right? You know what's going on. That's it.
If I'm gonna do anything with Walking Dead, I'm gonna get the omnibuses.
Right. Okay. So you're gonna read it.
Yeah.
You're gonna read it, then watch it.
Maybe.
Right. Unless you're gonna be watching me stream The Walking Dead.
I'm hoping to be here because you stream on fucking weird days, and that kills me.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I gotta get the stream schedule pretty much. But The Walking Dead, I really do appreciate the video game series that came out. Not the weird shooty ones.
It looks
the Telltale
pretty.
ones.
I enjoy how good it looks.
The Telltale games are incredible. When I played the first season, that was like hands down one of the best games I played that year. And I didn't play them episodically. I played them once everything got released, and I just kind of went right through it.
That's the best way.
That is the best way. I think it was 2 RudeTobers ago. I played through the whole series on Switch. It was my first time playing the final season, which had some development issues because the company went out of business, but Skybound, not merchandise. There's the spot. Not the merchandise. What am I trying to say? Like the intellectual property owners of all things Walking Dead got together with those developers that were still around, and they played. Is there a trailer out? Oh, you're playing the game. Fuck you. They made a final season and it was really good. I streamed The Walking Dead Michonne. I had a lot of fun doing that because she's a badass.
No, Michonne is probably one of my favorite characters that has come out of The Walking Dead.
Definitely one of my favorite, like, the first season was great. I liked the last season. 2 and 3 had their ups and downs, but Michonne was a lot of fun. That was just a good, like get in there, fucking cut some zombies up, some walkers up, and do some fun stuff, and then see some ghosts, which was pretty fun. Also, that jump scare got me. I remember that. I actually went back to check the archive. I was like, ooh, that was a good thing. So that's our thoughts on The Walking Dead. So what other zombie franchises, series, any sort of zombie thing?
I mean, you got the Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead by George A. Romero.
Right.
Again,
they're all in they share continuity. Is what I'm saying.
He built a little bubble.
Okay, good.
I kind of feel like zombies, and even for you.
What was that fucking Army of the Dead we watched last year? That was stupid.
Batista?
Yeah.
I kind of do feel
love that. I'm like, get the fuck.
I do kind of feel your girlfriend could probably handle zombie stuff more than the hardcore shit. More of the hardcore shit that I'm into. Yeah, because vampires she can handle.
We'll have to grill her on these. We'll give her some Q&A session right now. It's because I mean, you can understand a zombie. You know what I mean? I think it's really just the more of the fright, the scare. You know what I mean? And I don't think the gore she's really into. So
I mean,
if it's too gory, then it's probably gonna be out.
It's gotta be gory for a reason.
Well, you're right. Yeah, it can't be over gory.
Yeah, exactly. Zombies, I feel it's gory for a reason.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead. Perfect.
I wanted to bring that.
Perfect proof and point. They do the classic Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dawn of the Dead, where what the fuck is his name? The dude with the glasses.
Harry Potter looking good. Whatever his name is, I don't know. Don't matter.
He was also in Run Fat Boy Run. Whatever.
Oh, another Sean Pegg movie.
Yeah, Simon Pegg.
I was gonna say Sean Penn.
Where he gets, where he gets pulled by the zombies and he gets his insides ripped out.
Yeah, they do those things.
That's a classic.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. And playing the Walking Dead game, same thing. Because it's like, it's not gory, and then you fail one thing, and you fall, and they rip everything apart. And it's like, okay, there we go.
You want to talk about gore? Marvel zombies.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
Well, real quick, Shaun of the Dead, amazing. But yes,
oh my
Marvel
god,
zombies,
Shaun of the Dead's so goddamn good.
Yeah.
And I also think your girlfriend could probably appreciate
I think
that.
so, yeah.
It's
one of my favorite movies. Definitely definitely in the top 20 favorite movies. Top 10, possibly. The Cornetto trilogy rotates.
You know what it is? I kind of, I look at Shaun of the Dead as, a best friend comedy.
100%.
Like,
The whole,
you
whole
know,
trilogy.
even though he is trying to, like, you know, wanting to save his girlfriend, you also got his, you know, ne'er-do-weller best friend.
That was good, yes.
I.e. me. One, you know, being like, why are we trying to go save her?
Right.
Like, let's just stay here, smoke some weed, drink some drinks.
Exactly.
And then
wait
Sean,
for this whole thing to blow over.
And Sean just goes, well, because I love her.
Yeah.
And that's you.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just like, all right, well, you know what? Fine. You know what? Sherm has never driven me wrong.
Right.
Says my fucking corpse. My reanimated corpse.
Well, yeah.
That you go and you...
Spoilers for Shaun of the Dead.
That, you know, where you go and play fucking Portal with.
Right.
I don't know if that was what they were playing.
No, it definitely wasn't.
No, but again, I'm using Portal because Portal was kind of like...
That was our first co-op game.
So, speaking of video games...
Speaking of our co-op games...
Resident Evil, man!
Yeah, we did a whole Resident Evil episode. We did 2 Resident Evil episodes. One got botched.
Resident Evil, I kind of feel... we'll always get a lot of episodes because it's just...
It's so long running. It's
oh
so
my god.
Classic.
And it's coming up. Or it passed. Where the You're Dead.
Oh, yeah.
I think it passed in the summer.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Man, that fucking... Oh, that was such bullshit. Resident Evil, man.
Resident Evil got
to this day, the dogs jumping through the window still gets me.
So now, okay, so can animals be zombies?
Obviously.
Well, I'm asking you. Or do you only recognize human zombies?
I would prefer animals not to.
Sure, you don't want to have to see that.
You know how you know where I stand with animals.
No, that's I think that's pretty common with a lot of people. They don't want to
people
see
can die all they want.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
but
I don't give
hurt
a
fucking
shit.
animal. Yeah, I got you.
Well, I mean, what was it in Walking Dead season 1? Rick Grimes is walking through like a horde of zombies with like a horse.
Right. Oh, the horse thing. Yeah.
And then they all were like, "That smells like man."
Right.
And it's like, "Oh man."
Right.
And then my fucking sister-in-law, who's from France, is just like, apparently horse is a delicacy there. Cool. She's just like, that looks delicious.
Oh my god.
And my older brother's like, you're a fucking animal. Like, I don't agree much, but yes.
So can animals be zombies?
I say no.
Okay. All right. So now Resident Evil takes it in a weird direction where it's like
unless they're physically injected.
Okay, so there you go. So so in Resident Evil,
they were tested on
4 and 5. I don't know about 6. There was the Las Plagas, the parasite that basically kind of controlled them to act zombified.
Those things, man.
Would you consider them zombies? They're not dead. They've been taken over.
The zombie virus is a parasite. That was a parasite.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay. I just want your perspective on that. Yeah, I just want your perspective on what that's like. Listen, Resident Evil's 1, 2, and 3. Yes, it was virus induced. However, these people died, and then became reanimated. Whereas these people are like being taken over as they're still alive. And they don't have control over their own body anymore. Okay.
Let's face facts.
Fact me.
The zombie apocalypse and the machine apocalypse are two things that can actually happen.
Oh man, they should just duke it out themselves, right? And we could just chill. Wouldn't that be great?
They won't.
Imagine if both apocalypses happened at the same time, and then they were like, "Oh fuck! I guess we gotta go against each other."
With the way America is going,
oh, Jesus, don't get me started.
It's gonna be.
Tom, are you trying to get me started right now?
It's gonna be one apocalypse, and then 20 years later, the next apocalypse.
Just let the fucking aliens come.
Because they're not going to unionize.
Okay, please stop getting me going. You're just saying these words to elicit some sort of reaction.
And is it?
No, I'm not letting you be right now.
It is.
Keep you on track.
You're repressing.
I'm trying to keep you on track right now. One of the zombie things I want to bring up is the Star Wars series Dead Harvest. And Red Harvest. I'm sorry. Is it Red Harvest? It's Red Harvest and Death Troopers.
Death Troopers.
Basically,
I shelved those fucking books.
It's basically a zombie book.
Yeah.
Set in decrepit Star Destroyer,
Yeah.
and it's in Star Wars, you know, and it's like it's a fun read. So I wanted to highlight that. Yes, I did. One of the 10 books I've read in my life. I know, right? I read that in the sequel. The sequel wasn't that great because the sequel like had to explain where the zombie virus came from. I got the books upstairs. I could just get them.
And that's great because Sam's in the background.
Sammy. That's what I wanted to bring up. Another zombie thing I wanted to bring up: Stubbs the Zombie, a video game. Oh, cool! A video game. I think it was put out. It wasn't put out by Bungie, but it was built with the Halo engine, which is weird because Halo's a first-person shooter. This game was a third-person zombie platformer. Not even platformer. It was just like an adventure game, and you were a zombie, and you're shambling around, and like your axe caused more zombie-related mayhem. And you can actually like take your arm off and throw it, and like your hand becomes like the Thing from Addams Family. And so this game got remastered maybe a couple years ago. It's on Switch. It's a lot of fun. I played it on Xbox when it was fresh, and it was a lot of silly. It was a lot of crude, crass humor in it. Also,
more importantly, zombies ate my neighbors.
Zombies ate my neighbors. Yes, not a lot of zombies in that game, but it is also very. Well, I mean,
I've actually never played it.
Oh boy. That was also re-released with Ghoul Patrol. The pseudo sequel. What's the sequel? I'm not too sure. But yeah, no, there's zombies in it, but there's also like giant babies and clowns and shit. You know, it's whack. It's like a weird game show, wacky
like
thing.
Narc.
Why Narc?
Because top down.
Okay.
And you're shooting people.
Oh, okay. Well, like Smash TV.
Yes.
Okay, exactly like that.
That's what
Except this is like for kids, you know. So
I got Narc and Smash TV mixed up. Okay, calm down.
That's fine. All right.
You fucking fuck.
What are the sort of zombie franchises you want to bring up? Anything in particular? We brought Marvel Zombies up. Obviously,
Zombies
yep. The
I
Walking
mean,
Dead,
Marvel
the game
Zombies
franchise.
went a little off kilter.
Of course, because it got popular,
Yeah.
and then they just got to bring it back up.
Someone
There's going to
made
be an animated Marvel Zombies.
Fuck that. There's a live-action Marvel Zombies on YouTube.
That's not official, though.
Dude, that shit is good, though.
I don't know, I bet it is. But
That
that's
shit
not official.
is good.
You get an
Yo,
official one.
the way the makeup is done in that is so good.
Good for them.
I mean, then it also went to Evil Dead versus Marvel Zombies.
Oh boy.
If
If you want to bring Predator in, just have Predator versus Marvel Zombies.
No, fuck that.
Wait, didn't Deadpool kill? Wasn't Deadpool kill the Marvel Universe in the Marvel Zombies franchise?
The Marvel Zombies Deadpool came over to the
Jesus
616.
Christ, stop!
And,
I thought
and Deadpool,
that was just that was Headpool, right?
Right.
Wasn't just a head?
He was from Marvel Zombies, though.
Right, but wasn't the whole Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe set in the zombie verse? Maybe, maybe not. All right, there's no way to know.
The only...
Oh, see, there it is. It's right there, the combat cross.
Okay. I believe you. I'm not...
I was trying to find it on the box.
The only...
It's right there in front of me.
Yeah, like always. Much like the man in the boat.
What the fuck is the man in the boat?
What?
Oh my god. Oh my. All right. What sort of a zombie franchise?
God! 2023, we will be a visual medium.
Oh my god.
We have to, dude. Because, one, with what we did with the top 10,
Yes.
and two, your reaction just
Actually,
now.
what we did with the top 10, we probably couldn't do visually.
Why?
It needs to be because audio for the fantasy of it, the fiction of it. It sounded a lot better than it looked. I'll put it that way.
But
we're not gonna have someone dressed up as Michael Morbius.
Well, no, we could have. Whatever. I have
right.
ways.
Okay.
Your reaction just now was just amazing. Jesus Christ.
Any other zombie franchises you want
There's
to talk
so
about?
many, but this is gonna be like a 4-hour thing.
Yeah, no,
for
we're getting there, and but it's all good, man. Zombies, a good motif on the franchise. Hey, a little segue. I like the zombie episode or the zombie segment in the Treehouse of Horror that we're going to talk about next episode. Dad, you killed the zombie Flanders.
He was zombie?
Yeah, it's perfect. One of my favorite. And then when the zombies go they go to Homer and he's like burns, and they pat around his head and and they leave him alone.
Oh man, Treehouse of Horror.
Maybe I'll start with eating your shorts. Oh no, that was the cannibal
just don't.
That wasn't the zombie
Don't
episode.
fall asleep while watching that because you'll wake up midway through whatever season.
We're going to talk about that off air.
That bugs me.
Dude, they had a streaming service.
I know.
And it would just go Treehouse episode, Treehouse episode, Treehouse episode.
This one
goes, here's the Treehouse episode.
Right.
But then the next episode
exactly.
after. Yes.
Like, I woke up, like, I fell asleep during one.
You really got to, like, go in and fucking pick it. Like,
I fell asleep during one. I woke up to Lisa's Pony.
Right. Well, Nation, this is a little preview of next episode about Treehouse of Horror.
And you know what? We figured Treehouse of Horror, you know, not everyone is super hardcore into horror like I am.
Right.
I know you're not.
I'm not, no. I appreciate it, but I'm not going to actively go into it.
No, exactly. I mean? And I appreciate that you entertain me.
Yeah. No, I love a good theme.
Yeah.
So
but
do spooky or stuff with monsters during October, RUDETOBER, I'm sorry. And, you know, do it that way. You know?
But that's why I said during, like, next episode should be a fun, like, little loose one.
Yeah,
like,
I think so. And we're only going to talk about, like, the first 10, so that's good. Because I don't know what the fuck Simpsons is doing. Are you watching the newer ones?
I'm going through them.
You got to write, like, you got to do, like, a quick review on these, because I need to know.
Or, you know what?
Or if you're like, oh, this
before the lady comes, we can watch a few.
Well, then we're wrapping it up.
Wrap it up.
And on that note, RudeNation, thank you for joining us.
We gotta do research.
For the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. We gotta actually do research. RUDETOBER is Research Awareness Month. We have to be aware of our research. Thank you for joining us for the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. We are, in case you didn't know, getting ready for next episode. Going to be coming out the second RUDETOBER episode. We're going to be doing a RUDETOBER recap, but we're going to be talking about The Simpsons, Treehouse of Horror. I want to reach out to the fuckboys because they're Simpsons fans. And I want to see just what they sort of, you know, like any ones, like particularly, maybe some of their undercover favorites. Because, like, I'm sure the ones they like are regarded as one of the best Treehouses of Horrors or whatever the segments.
I love the Bram Stoker's one.
Oh, that's an early one. Yeah.
I'm only
when
to
Burns
the
was
ones.
When Burns was a
that and the
early ones were a little like because it was like when they did the.
I'll disagree.
I thought they got much like the Simpsons seasons when they got better, then the Treehouses got better.
I love the Amityville one.
I don't know which one.
Life with this. We own you. Make the walls bleed.
Oh yeah,
that's like number 2.
Okay. Haunted House. I never thought of it as Amityville, but yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
You're an idiot.
You
live on Long Island and you're an idiot.
I didn't realize there was a fucking. Anyway,
that house looks nothing like that, by the way.
Thank you for joining us for the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. We are wrapping it up. You can find us on our social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search for RudeBoyz469. Go right ahead, Tom. Yes.
It's actually not our social media platforms. It's our zombie safe haven. You can find us at.
Our zombie safe havens, yep, twitter.com/RudeBoyz469, facebook.com/RudeBoyz469, and instagram.com/RudeBoyz469. Via the Instagram, I'm going to be announcing when we stream stuff on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. You're better off just going to that page right now and hitting, like, some sort of alert or bell or something like that. I don't know. You know, just because, like, sometimes I stream pretty randomly. So unless you're following me on, Tom can attest. Because I'll be like, Tom, I'm streaming in an hour, you know. And then
I'm in the middle of a fucking movie and or dinner.
He puts the alarm up, and then, you know, he brings the audience. So we'd appreciate it if you hit us up from that.
Not on Sunday.
That angle.
Or yesterday.
But twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. I do plan on. I mean, we got that Alien game. I can do that through Game Pass.
Is it Alien Isolation?
Isolation, that's what it's called. I kept saying Infestation.
You kept saying that.
Was that the game from? That was the DS game. That
came out for Switch.
Oh no, it did come out. Yeah, that one came out for Switch. Yes, but there was a DS game called. I think it was Alien Infestation. It was like 2D. It was done by WayForward. It was really good. But that's spooky. So maybe we'll play a little bit of that. Maybe we'll do an hour of that. I don't know. We got a lot going on, man. RUDETOBER, there's a lot going on in RUDETOBER. I don't know what to tell you. But we might stream. All our streams go to our YouTube page.
We got YouTube?
Yes, we do.
Oh, fuck!
And you can find that at...
What's on YouTube, Chris?
Oh, we can find that at...
Oh, shit, really?
Yep. You get a pen and paper. Ready?
Okay, got it.
Okay. bit.ly/ ... this one. Well, from my perspective.
Fucking YouTube.
RudeBoyz RudeTube, all lowercase. RudeBoyz RudeTube, all lowercase. Yes, bit.ly/RudeBoyz RudeTube, all lowercase. You can find our archives for RudeBoyz we stream in, our episodes, but our episodes are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn, and our Home Away From Home, our other zombie safe haven. Maybe our main, but it's not like a weird community that's going to be like, this is a diplomatic community. Like, it's not going to go evil. It's not going to turn evil at all. But you can find that at rudeboyz.podbean.com.
Flick that undead bean.
That was cool. All right, that's fine. If you want to hit me up on social media, I'm at Tesherms, TEH_SHERMS. My mixology page, good one. Sure, Mix-a-Lot64. Thanks. Sure, Mix-a-Lot64. You'll see the zombie drink when I post this episode. Tommy?
I'm Tommy_Cash80, and that's Cash with a K!
Tom's on the floor. I think the blood loss from this is...
God. Fucking, he fucks me up, man.
That's fucked up,
I don't know why he sucks me all the time.
Sucks you off. Next time on the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
That way.
Oh.
This has been a presentation of the RudeBoyz Podcast Network.
Oops.